I'm on live real fast. It's the late night show again, because late nights is cool. I'm on live real fast. It's the late night show again. Echo. Because late nights is cool. I'm on live real fast. It's the late night show again. All right. So I'm going to talk about some stuff. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, everything's working. So I just wanted to see how if things were working right here. So there's good news and there's bad news. Bad news and good news. So I'm going to get first come down to I'm going to talk about Medicare for All is out again. It just came out. So I'm going to show Medicare for All. Let me see here. Jayapal came out with medical for all. Let me see if I could do a screen share here. And this is a good thing because we're doing it with, the House and Senate under taken over by the Democrats. And the reason why that's good, because this is when we know when the Democrats will vote it away, or who will vote against medical for all. So hold on, I'm gonna get this live screen thing. Oh yeah, here it is. I'm looking at all this button action stuff. So share screen, Chrome tab, and let me see. Okay, here it is. Bam, I think I can do this. And I share it. Bam, I think you can see it now. Oh wait, hold on. No, you can't. Here it is. And I'm gonna turn it on. Boom. I think that works. Oh yeah, it does work. Dope. So here it is. 2021. Always Jayapal. Jayapal was the one that introduced the Medicare for All bill on 2019. Also, remember, Jayapal works with the Medical for All bill just like the different squad members or squad people. Squad members is not even, it's like different squad people do different stuff. Like, Jayapal does really focus on medical for all. AOC's focused on Green New Deal. So you have so here she comes again. Okay, in 2019, she came out with the medical for all bill, and now she's coming out with it again. And this is a really good timing. I'm going to explain why too. And it's very simple. The reason why it's a good timing to bring this out, because this is the right time and it's good for advertisement, not during the force to vote thing. Because the reason why not force to vote, this is going to get very clear now as this is happening. Right now, this is happening. And you're going to see what it is and what the strategy is as this is going through the Congress. Okay. Now we're going to see. We have to have the patience. But the force to vote thing won't work because you have a House dominated or the Capitol dominated by Republicans. It wouldn't pass. Okay. And also you would not find which Democrat will vote against it because it will not pass with Republicans in control. Okay. Now that you have the Democrats in control of the Senate and the House, now you can see which Democrats will vote against it. This is prime timing. Before you couldn't. You're just barely voting people in, barely Democrats getting into Congress, voting Nancy Pelosi even, right? There was no way to discover any fake Democrats at that time. There was not a fucking strategy at all. So now that she's pulling out the medical for all, hold on, let me scroll down here real fast. Now that she's pulling out the medical for all, now we'll see the actual real results and strategy. And this is what I'm going to say now. This is the bad news. It may not pass again. But now, while it does not pass, we will find out which Democrats vote against medical for all. Interesting, right? Here it comes. Now here comes the fight. The fight is coming. This is a fight between the progressives and the liberals, okay? And we got to keep it clear and keep it consistent too. I'm pretty glad about this. So here is the thing. So you can see right here on the top, Medicare for Act of 2021, alongside more than half of the House Democratic caucus after millions lose health care during a pandemic. So she got a support. I think that she has like 111 to 100, or is it 121 co-sponsors? Okay, I wonder if we can find that here. Let me skim through this article. Dun, dun, dun. Does it say anything about co-sponsors? Because I know that in 2019 she had like 109 co-sponsors. That was a good amount. So I cannot find it here, but oh, here's all the names. Oh, hell fucking yeah. Holy shit. A co-sponsor by 14 committee chairs and several key leaderships members, co-sponsors. It's right here. This is it. But it doesn't say the number. I gotta count that. Maybe I find a number somewhere else. Those are the co-sponsors. Last year there was 109. This year's a little more. I think it's like 121 actually, not 111. Maybe off because I read another article somewhere on it. So, now the strategy is kicking in. Now is when the progressives need your backup. Okay. Now, here's a thing I want to say. About 70% or so support medical for all, even Republicans. But I'm talking about regular people, not Congress, not the bougie people or the capitalists, right? The lobbyers. That's what it means by liberal democracy, right? Liberal bourgeois democracy. It just means that the bourgeois or the capitalists have the power of that democracy compared to the people. But we can also try to control this democracy too. But overall, it means that the capitalists do have power and they have these people in their pockets. And that's what it means by the bourgeois democracy. Okay. But how do we shift that power too? One way to shift that power is also to remove lobbying, and it actually cleans up the democracy a bit better. But there's a lot more work to go, and that's to give you an idea. But one thing we can do, what I'm saying is that we have, excuse me, we have up to 70% of the people in this nation that supports medical for all. So now when these people vote against it, and most likely it'll be Democrats, well, of course, Republicans will vote against it, but we're going to find Democrats, because if it doesn't pass, that means Democrats have voted against it. Literally. That's just what it means. That's just what it means. So that's what is getting pulled out right now, and we're going to see the results of how this system was all messed up. And this is why I even say we need more progressives in the seats in Congress, not just constantly talk shit. Like, I don't look for perfection from people. I don't get depressed or down by these people. I just care about moving forward. Okay. When people speak in utopian language or looking for perfection, is how we won't get these things, or we won't see results of who are crooked or not in the political field, and where and how we can start organizing from there. Okay. So that's the key. Everybody just like crazy, you know. This is why you even see me less on like social media, more and more every day. Like, I'm less active a lot of times. Sometimes I get a little active one day here and there, but I'm way less active on social media lately because everybody's just fucking crazy. Everybody's so hardcore. Like, I'm the fucking master. It's like they're the genius and shit. It's like, really? Like, where are these geniuses? Like, I don't know, you know, people's egos. Got to calm down. But now we're going to see the results. Now we're going to see the actions. So now I'm going to go back to 70%. 70% of the nation supports medical for all. What we can do is, people who don't vote for this, okay, especially Democrats, okay, that means you got to jump on those phones and bug the fuck out of them. bug the fuck out of them, because what happens is they may get nervous of not being voted again in that one seat, right? Or representing their district or whatever. This is the chance, okay? But most likely it still will not pass, but they will feel the heat. It's growing, okay? Um, Another thing is 15 million people, about 15 million people or so, maybe more, like a lot more, have lost healthcare this past year. That's a lot. This past year, 15 million people has lost healthcare. That means there's more pressure coming. We got to do phone calls. We got to slam the phones. This is also the purpose of building dual power. Okay, you can't even build dual power if you're looking for perfection. Okay, you only could deal dual power if you're working on things, because a lot of times you don't have to be involved in electoral politics and dual power, but you can take action. You can do phone calls. Um, you build a you build an assembly of people. You have local assemblies, meet with people, you talk about these things. That's building dual power. We need dual power. We need to seize the democracy as much as possible. That way it becomes what you call a proletarian democracy, and then push everything else out little by little, right? The transition. So, okay, you look for perfection, utopia. You're not dialectical. You're gonna go crazy. You won't be optimistic. You'll be heavily pessimistic. You'll be just depressed, because after reading and learning stuff, you want that right now. You know what I'm saying? But maybe it's not, because maybe it's because the studies are not complete, because we have to get into dialectical thinking, dialectical methodologies and stuff like that. So that's another one. Okay, now next part. We're going to go past the medical for all. That story is over now. But remember, this is now a fight. Okay? And this is to show the difference between the progressives and the liberals also. Okay? And yeah, nobody's perfect, but there is people fighting for certain things. And of course, Jayapal had to be the one to pull out the medical for all. Now the next one. I'm going to go to the next link. Guess what people are going to get to? And it surprised me. Okay, I didn't know it was coming. But people are going to be receiving a UBI for 1 year straight. What? But who? It's not everybody, okay? That's the bad news part. The good news is there's people going to be receiving a UBI for 1 year straight. And who are those people? People with kids that are 17 and younger. It starts in July. Okay, people will be receiving a UBI. So I'm going to go to this one link here. Hold on, let me go into this UBI world. Let's take off Jayapal's thingy here. Let me turn that off. I'm going to talk about UBI now. Okay, UBI. Okay, here it is. All right. Okay, stop. And share screen. Hold on. This is all this computer stuff, you know. Okay, UBI. Here comes the UBI. This is some dope shit. Okay, look at this. Okay. Oh shoot, you don't see it yet. I got put. I didn't put it on my screen yet. Holy fuck. Okay, here it is. UBI. Fuck, dude. So right here, it says right here the title. Right, there's a title. America's taking baby steps towards universal basic income. This was actually part of the bill. And the reason why it kind of surprised me, it's not that the UBI surprised me, because the thing is, we are going to step into a UBI world in the future. Multiple countries will do this. So it shouldn't really be surprising. If you're like in tune to politics, even geopolitics, even like there's a lot of experimental stuff going on. And this is not, the UBI is not surprising. What's surprising is that Biden implemented it. What the fuck, dude? This is like weird. Biden's really strange, but yeah, that, yeah, but good with the war part and stuff. I hope there's a more turnaround with Biden with a lot of other stuff. But look at this. So check this out. Here it is. So right here, the 1.9 trillion COVID-19 relief bill that President Biden signed into law Thursday includes an initiative that looks a lot like guaranteed income for families. Starting in July, parents of children ages 17 and younger will get monthly cash grants up to $300 per child to spend however they please. Holy shit. Holy shit. So if you have two kids, if you have one kid, you have two kids, you get 600. If you have three kids, you get 900 in your bank every freaking month. You get a basic income every month. So that's another cool thing. Let me see something. So medical for all is getting thrown on the table again, 2021. And of course, by Jayapal, because Jayapal does that part. That's what she does. Hold on, I'll be back. Okay. So hold on. So we got medical for all being thrown on the table. And this is when we discover what Democrats are fucked up. Remember the last vote, okay? 8 Democrats. Got to remember their name. Okay? 8 Democrats voted against the minimum wage raise. Okay? Remember those 8 Democrats. As the medical for all bill comes out, remember the Democrats who vote against freaking medical for all. That's how you catch them. We won't catch all of them, but that's how we're going to catch them because they ain't going to pass. And another cool thing, okay, there's good and bad news. It's all mixed all together because of politics, right? Another good thing, people will start receiving a UBI starting in July for 1 year straight till next July for people who have children. Holy shit. So this whole year, anybody who has kids will receive a monthly income. That's pretty cool. I think that's good. It's going to give people a little break. It's going to help things. People will invest in stuff. People will invest in activism. There's a lot of things going on. Okay. A lot of people discussing things. A lot of things, there's a lot of things happening. So it's a good thing. Really freaking good thing. Because, you need bellies to be a little bit, tiny bit, some satisfaction in the belly for a good revolution. Good for people to think, be able to brains think, food, nutrients, so so remember the 8 names of the Democrats who voted against the $15 thing. Next, we're going to remember the names of the Democrats that vote against the medical for all bill. But remember, we got to put pressure. Remember, we got to start from the ground up. We got to take it, okay? We got to put pressure. Remember, 70% of the nation or so support medical for all. 15 million people in 1 year lost healthcare. That's that's a record-breaking thing. It's like 1 year, 15 million. Well, it's because of pandemic, people lost their jobs, or not lost jobs, but like couldn't work. A lot of things behind it, yada, yada, yada. The whole deal. But I just wanted to come on here to give an idea of what's happening now and to give an idea of what we can do and to give in the idea of working with dual power action, because dual power action is all part of this. Okay. Dual power action. Have local assemblies, start having meetings, go to your city councils, meet people at city councils that go to those city councils to confront the council members and stuff. Go to there. Have local assemblies. Get people together, put pressure. And that's how we start working. You're building a secondary power, and then you put the pressure. So dual power is literally needed for these kind of things. Jayapal came out with the medical for all. It's time for us to be there. Don't let the bougie people do all the work. We got to do work too. We got to take over this democracy. We got to seize this power. Okay. So yeah, I speak in simple language. A lot of people, there's a bunch of people that know what I'm saying, and there's some people that kind of will get it automatically anyway. Some people will be like, "What are you talking about?" But but I'll talk to you guys later. I'm gonna go rest. I'm gonna shut down this late night show. um, let me stop this screen sharing thingy. Stop. Bam. Here's my face. But I'll see you guys later, and see you on the next chaotic world, especially with crazy people. People gotta stop hurting themselves. Even leftists, especially leftists. Leftists don't know. Yeah. People just gotta stop failing and stuff, and understanding what they need to do. Stop looking for perfection. Stop looking for a damn utopia and stuff like that. We're working. Okay. Okay, do your work. That's so weird. But I'll talk to you guys later. So, see ya. I'm gonna turn this off. How do I turn this off? Hey, Bodie, how you doing? Are you coming? Oh, you're messaging from Twitch. Yeah, I'm on Twitch, YouTube, and freaking Facebook right now. It's so funny. But yeah, I was just sharing some cool stuff. To me, it's cool. What other people think, I don't care. And then I'm gonna go play at relax and play on a game after this on Twitch too. Oh yeah, you missed it. It's all good. No, it's actually good. I was talking about medical for all is put on the table again in Congress. Blah 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 blah. People are receiving a UBI for a year straight from July to next July, starting in July, ending in next July. There's a lot of cool stuff. Oh, Star, how you doing, Star? Thanks for stopping by. But I'll be getting off now. 22 minutes. Damn, I don't know why it goes on. Yep, UBI is rad, but it's for people with kids. It's with people for kids. They will be receiving a UBI starting in July for a whole year straight. It's gonna be great for at least with the people with the kids. Yep. I'll see you guys later. But if you turn back now on the video, whenever you have time, tomorrow, whatever, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's really interesting. So yeah, peace. And I'm gonna go game right now and relax. I'm gonna drink a little game for a little while, and then sleep. Peace. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. Wait, let me see. How do I end this? Game on.